Controversies are not new to Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. In fact, each one of them has had their fair share of controversies.
When I divorced him, you have to know it came down to just one thing: his personality.
And as you already know, these two ended their marriage of 7 years last year and have been spotted moving on with their love lives. However, their significant others have been spotted in a bit of controversy recently. Allow me to break it down for you in this video. Kim and Kanye's breakup is old news by now, as it has been several months since they announced their split. Months later, Kim is dating Pete Davidson, while Kanye has been spotted with several models, among them Julia Fox. You might think that Pete and Julia have no connection whatsoever, but that is not the case. Fans recently discovered that Pete Davidson and Julia Fox have done a photo shoot together, posing as an iconic couple. Pete Davidson and Julia Fox once posed as Ken and Barbie for a photo shoot 2 years before they began dating exes Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, respectively. In Davidson's 2019 cover story for Paper magazine, the Saturday Night Live player posed as the iconic doll alongside Fox, who donned blonde wigs and several pink outfits while embodying Barbie for the shoot. They were never linked romantically, but the coincidence is raising eyebrows on social media. Okay, this Julia Fox Pete Davidson Paper Mag shoot was just brought to my attention, and I'm about to go full tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist, tweeted writer Emily Kirkpatrick. Another Twitter user posted, "This Pete Davidson Julia Fox photo shoot was an omen." A third tweet read, "Julia Fox is only dating Kanye to become famous enough to date Pete Davidson." The pair possibly ran in the same circles at the same time, as Fox starred opposite Adam Sandler in the 2019 film Uncut Gems, which was produced by Pete's friend Sebastian Bear McLeod. At the time, Davidson was linked to 20-year-old model Kaya Gerber, telling the magazine that he makes it a habit to treat every partner like royalty. "My love language when I'm in a relationship is treat the person I'm with like a princess," he shared at the time. "I try and go as above and beyond as possible because that's what you're supposed to do. If you're in a relationship with someone, you're just supposed to make that person feel as special as possible. But sometimes when you put so much in someone, it overwhelms them, and then they don't know if they could come close to that or if they can keep up with that," he continued. So it's very off-putting to some. It's something I had to learn in my past relationship, which sucked to learn through that person, but it makes you better. Davidson's current relationship with Kardashian is sailing along pretty smoothly, as the pair is currently on vacation in the Bahamas. Meanwhile, Fox and West were spotted on a date in Miami before flying to New York City for another night out together this week. With new partners in their lives, you might think that both Kim and Kanye have put their past behind them. But have they really? According to body language expert Judy James, Kim is well and truly over Kanye, having moved on with Ariana Grande's ex, goofy comedian Pete Davidson. Judy told The Sun magazine that Pete and Kim looked like a couple of 14-year-olds on a first date, when they recently were pictured holding hands and gawking at one another. It seems Kim has found happiness with someone who couldn't be further from the adore and egocentric Kanye. The rapper, on the other hand, has shacked up with Uncut Gems actress Julia Fox, who could probably moonlight as a Kim K lookalike. But according to his body language, he might not be over his ex at all. He hit it off with Julia on New Year's Eve, and the pair recently announced their relationship in Interview magazine, coupled with a steamy photo shoot. In one shot, Kanye beams alongside his new girlfriend. In another photo, Julia, a divorced mom of one, can be seen straddling the life of Pablo singer. Judy told The Sun the loved-up pose seemed to hint at a desire to make Kim jealous. Kanye was again photoshopped with former Playboy model Julia, this time kissing and hugging outside swanky LA restaurant Delilah. One shot showed Kanye standing beside his new squeeze with a steely expression beneath his hood. He poses beside her like he posed with Kim, Judy says, but then there are what looks like some empathetic moments for the cameras, like the way he suddenly pulled Julia around and in for a kiss just before she left him outside to go into the venue, or the very passionate-looking get-a-room kissing, lying back with her leg over his to suggest ownership. Judy also believes Kanye has gone for a girlfriend who resembles his ex, a telling sign he's perhaps not over her. Kim's body language with Pete suggests she's celebrating her freedom, while Kanye is hinting that he wants back back into the marriage, she said. While Kim lets Kanye and the world know he's back in touch with her wilder, more rebellious teenage side, Kim seems to have hunkered in with a woman who is clearly a fan of the PDL, public display of lust, who otherwise looks like a Kim substitute. Kim filed for divorce from last February, but her ex has already dropped plenty of not-so-subtle hints that he wants her back. He recently spent $4.5 million on a house across the street from our Hidden Hills compound in LA, and that was after he embarrassed Kim by begging her to take him back at a Drake benefit concert. The separated pair have 4 kids together: North, who is 8, Saint, who is 5, Chicago, who is 3, and Psalm, who is 2. But Kim is showing no signs that she regrets calling things off with Kanye. Having shacked up with unlikely heartthrob Pete, whose exes include 48-year-old Kate Beckinsale and 26-year-old Bridgerton actress Phoebe Denvoir. While Kanye has reportedly been lavishing his new girlfriend with gifts, Kim, 41, and Pete, 28, have been keeping it decidedly low-key. A recent date involved a trip to the cinema to see Lady Gaga's House of Gucci, while another outing date saw the pair share a pizza at a relaxed restaurant in Los Angeles where they can be seen smooching in a booth. Kim and Pete, who got together after their paths crossed on the US TV show Saturday Night Live, look every bit the loved-up couple, according to Judy. She reckons it's party down to Joker Pete being a breath of fresh air compared to uber-serious Kanye. Attractive in a goofy way, irrelevantly funny, and frequently looking like he puts as little thought as possible into his wardrobe choices, Kim's choice of rebound buddy is almost the complete opposite of that door-faced, super cool fashionista, said Judy. Judy then added Kim's first public outing with Pete showed them holding hands on a theme park ride like a couple of 14-year-olds on a first date. Even with her head bowed and her face hidden by a mask, you can almost feel Kim's wide grin of delight. The hand clasp is their favorite signal of bonding, with the entwined fingers suggesting closeness, although Kim's trait of mirroring the comics suggests a sense of awe as though she's going through a major crash. Gone is the rather static woman who's known for her immaculate grooming and elegant goddess-style posing. In her place is a very relaxed-looking woman copying Pete's V-signs and open-mouth poses as well as his love of casual styling. The feeling is mutual, Judy says, with Pete usually gawking at Kim as if she's the best thing since sliced bread. Pete never underplays the signals of adoration, she says. He looks at Kim like a man who got lucky despite the fact that he is a pure catnip for Hollywood beauties. Their lust signals are lower, with few, if any, truly passionate PDAs. This suggests this could be a rather old-fashioned relationship behind all the shock behaviors. All this makes for a strong contrast with how Kanye appears around Julia, especially in light of the shot of Kanye beaming after a showy kiss. Kanye's wide grin suggests he was delighted to boast about his passionate side with a very empathetic snog. Judy said and added that. Meanwhile, Kim seems to be more about the sweet cuddles, hugs, and giggles with Pete. Do you think Kanye's relationship with Julia is just a publicity stunt and an attempt to make Kim jealous, or are the two celebrities actually dating? Let us know in the comment section below, and as always, thanks for watching.